My story be awkward, like fat black girl geeking at Comic-Con, curvy bulges squeezed into red spandex super suit cosplay, no boots though, cause my feet be swollen. My story kicks ass in sneakers though. My story don't chase no villains. They find me, cue the wind machine. My story makes judgmental cases like knock if you buck, eyeballs blazing, dare them to say something they never do. My story be looking crazy like busty muffin top, side boob, rocking the belly, you know, with a bra rise the belly. The poster child for one size does not fit all. My story tables its insecurities. It knows its value. I came to save some lives tonight, and you're welcome. My story be that level of crazy that you have to surpass in order to get ridiculed, allowing common weirdos to pass free, and you're welcome. Cue dramatic cake flip. Drips drama like a percolator. There's some pros in this house when you see it pointed out. My story be somebody's oasis in the desert. My story has beaten down paths less traveled, lighting the way to mental freedom. My story be that don't give a fuckness that makes your authentic self impervious to criticism. My story can't guarantee that you'll never get hurt, but it is a testimony that you can recover from it. My story is an invitation for you to show up for yourself. My story be that beacon light for the weirdos of the world to unite and shift the bell curve of normalcy so hard that the earth has no choice but to open up and make room for otherness, other weirdness, other genius, other brilliance. My story loose the noose of assimilation. I came to save some lives tonight, and you're welcome. Digging in the crates, or was I time traveling? Searching for that soft crackle, the much preferred sound of needle on vinyl. A jazz tune playing softly in the background was the soundtrack to our lives. Digging in the crates, or was I time traveling? Searching for the descendants of the Harlem Renaissance, that first generation after we found our voice. Jazz was our griot that documented our lineage and its rhythms, telling our stories from Africa to America in drum beats and heartbeats, in spirituals and folk marches, documenting black spirit using only the black keys from the blues to ragtime, from hard times to good times, remembering the warmth of other suns, long bus rides and greasy brown paper bags. I was digging in the crates. Correction, time traveling. I found my grandfather's gates in the bass line of a jazz tune. Smooth, steady, and keeping the family's time. I found my uncle on piano, playing a jaunty tune, witty and sarcastic, mocking our tragedy so that we never take ourselves too seriously. I found my grandmother's passion in the rim shot of a drum solo, the heartbeat of the family, full of booms, clashes, and escalations that mimic thunder and lightning, or maybe the finale of a fireworks show. And yes, Langston, a dream deferred does explode, and then there's my mother, wailing like a siren, a horror flare, fire, guttural, urgent, trapped between tradition and destiny, and all she could do was wail. I was digging in the crates, listening for that story Jazz the Griot told me about jam sessions in intimate smoky nightclubs where musicians don't have to know each other to cipher. Improvisation is encouraged, and it don't matter if you don't have the horn you need to make the sound you want. Just scat that part. And if you brought your axe and you know what you're doing, just jump on in and get some. I was digging in the crates, listening for our stories woven into the fabric of the music. When Jazz the Griot told about my grandmother's home cooking for members of Basie's band when they crashed at our house during road trips because they couldn't stay at the hotel they just played at. Jazz the Griot, tell me that story again. When Paul Gonsalves fell into the Christmas tree after partying too hard with my granddad, because we don't have the pictures anymore. They were lost in the fire, so I was digging in the crates, searching for purpose, taking comfort in our stories, feeling a little less alone. I was digging in the crates, channeling advice from adultier adults than myself. I was time traveling because that's the only place where they're all still alive, still well, and their world is still full of possibilities. I was digging in the crates because I missed them.